Good morning. I am Marta Flanagan, privileged to serve as your lead minister. In 2009, you called me by a vote of the congregation, and this is my 16th year serving as a minister here at First Parish. The congregation I came to had lingering wounds from conflicts that resulted in the dismissal of the previous called minister. That congregation did not give away half its offering each Sunday, as we have done since 2010. It had a part-time director of religious education and one ministerial position. We now have a full-time minister of religious education and a full-time parish minister, and myself as lead. The congregation I came to had no lay ministry program as currently conceived, no wider network of care, no prayer shawl ministry. It did not have the extensive social justice working groups or the level of engagement we now enjoy, or banners of social witness on the meeting house lawn. It did not have worship associates or regular lay participation and input into Sunday worship. It had what was thought of as a struggling endowment, and I've been told that it had had years of financial strain in which much of the parish committee meetings were taken up with dealing with budget shortfalls. There was no Lectio Divina, no silent retreats, no pastoral prayer or silence in worship, no blessing of our graduating seniors, no blessing of the Harvest Moon Fair. And there was no distinct or shared mission for our community, such as we said in unison earlier. I am proud of what we have been able to accomplish together. But the time has come for me to retire from full-time parish ministry. To carry on in vitality and engagement. On Tuesday evening, I met with and informed the governing board, our parish committee, as well as the Committee on Ministry. And on Wednesday morning, my retirement letter went out by email to the First Parish mailing list. I will continue as your lead minister over the next 7 months through our program year, and my last Sunday will be June 9th. The next step is for the parish committee to form an interim lead search committee. From January to May, that committee will be engaged in the process of selecting an interim lead minister. The interim lead minister will likely serve First Parish for 2 years. And over the next 2 years, you will elect a ministerial search committee, which will consider candidates for the settled ministry. And I expect that you will have a settled ministry in place within 2 or 3 years. I have been engaged in the work of parish ministry for the last 38 years. You can tell me I don't look that old. In retirement, Charlie and I will move to Vermont. 5 years ago, we bought a couple of acres of land, and for 2 summers, we tented on the land and slowly began building a house. From Vermont, I expect to work part-time as a spiritual counselor. A large vegetable garden will shape my days, canning and freezing, along with volunteering for environmental and justice efforts. In addition, Charlie and I are looking forward for time for travel and discovery. I love First Parish deeply. I have been so privileged to hold so many of your stories, your sorrows, your joys, your longings. And I readily admit that this is hard for me. I have been flooded with love and anticipatory grief. But I am so grateful for what we know and share together. Today, after worship, you are welcome to return to the sanctuary and ask questions and offer observations. Members of the parish committee will be there. Thanksgiving calls. I will sit at the table on Thursday and think of you and give thanks. You have given me the chance to serve and to grow, to make a difference, and to make meaning. How I hope that each of you can say the same of yourself at your Thanksgiving tables, that you have had the chance to serve and to grow, to make a difference, and to make meaning in the days that you have been given. Thank you.